Okay, so today we're going to talk real quick about how to move your virtual cards over to your profiles. Inside of the profile converter, you'll have all of your list of different virtual cards. In order to move a group or a single virtual card over to your profiles, you would go into the card that you would want to move and you would select the number of cards, or you can select an entire group, and then you go over to options and you can add them to existing profiles, or you can create new profiles. In this example, we're going to add them to the existing profiles. So we'll say that we want to add the selected ones, and we'll say that we want to add them to my test VCC group. We'll use the name on the card from the profile details, and then we'll go ahead and save. It'll tell us right here the amount of billings in the selected category is less than the number of cards you are copying. This means that some of the cards will not be used. Do you want to proceed? This message will pop up if you have more cards than you have profiles, or you have less cards than you have profiles. It'll tell you that you're going to be duplicating the cards and using them more than once. So as long as you're okay with that, you hit yes. And then when you go over to your profile group, you'll notice then that this group now has a virtual card starting in 7956. So there was only one profile in there, so we'll copy it and we'll say we want 9 more copies. So now there's 10 of them. So we know that we selected 10 cards and that there's 10 profiles. We can go ahead and go back to options and select, and then we'll go ahead and add them to the test VCC profiles again, and we'll go ahead and save. This time, notice because there were 10 profiles and 10 cards being used, it didn't give us any sort of a message. It uses them in a 1-to-1 ratio from top to bottom. So if we go back over to our test VCCs, we'll notice that they are all in order. There's from top to bottom, or bottom to top maybe. Yeah, because it had already used the one. But yeah, basically it adds them in a 1-to-1 ratio. Now, if you wanted to use the same cards on duplicate profiles, you could make, say, we'll duplicate these 40 times. And then accidentally duplicated them too many. So we'll go ahead and delete some of these real quick. So say that out of those 10 cards, you want to use them 4 times each. So now you go into here and you can go ahead and add them to the selected profiles. Select test VCC, save. Now it'll say that the amount of billings in the selected category is good to go. And so now you'll notice that there are duplicates of each card, and there are 4 of them. So it splits them evenly amongst whatever number of profiles that you have, and it divides that by however many number of cards you have, and makes sure to add an even amount distributed throughout all the profiles. Pretty much from there, you can export them out. You can also import from your different providers. It's pretty nifty if you've got a bunch of cards on Privacy or Capital One and you want to import them in. There's actually a feature that will log in and scrape for all your card numbers. Um, and again, you can do the same thing, but you can do it with creating a new profile. So if you wanted to make a profile for a certain grouping of cards, this is a really quick, easy way to just be able to do that. You can also use expressions in this, which makes it super convenient if you're just trying to make a quick set of profiles, maybe that are one-time use or something like that. Hope this helped you out, and we'll see you on the next one.